Hello to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. Well, it's Friday night. I've been cheap all week, so now it's time to have some decent food. So I hope everyone is doing okay and saving your money and stockpiling a little food if possible. So today I was searching around for dehydrated apples and I couldn't find any. So we'll get into that in a minute. But first it's time for some decent food. So today I went to Grocery Outlet looking for the dehydrated apples. I went to Sprouts, I went to Walmart, no luck. But what I did find, it says eat seafood twice a week. Salmon Atlantic fresh, stuffed with crab and lobster, half price. So it was $10 and I got it for $5. I go, ooh, that looks good. So what I did is the lobster and crab seem to go all the way through. Here it is. So I just roasted it in the oven at 350. At the end, I turned it up to 400 for a few minutes to brown it. And I don't like seafood that is raw at all. So I cooked mine until I was sure it was done. Ooh, this looks good, you guys. So enjoy life, right? Got to. That doesn't mean busting the budget. That is not a good idea. Okay, so here we have it. Let's take a look. This will do $2.50 each. That's my kind of good food. Then, you know, I ordered the Hello Fresh and I gave my son some of it. You know, he goes, "Oh, Mom, you keep it all." And so what I did, this was kind of selfish, I kept all the meat and I gave them a lot of the veggies because they're going to barbecue. But I kept the potatoes. So these are the Hello Fresh potatoes. And I learned this on the Hello Fresh instructions. So what I did was I made enough for 2 days. Well, 2 meals. And then what I have, what I have here is my, homegrown crickneck squash. And what I did was I steamed it. And then today I bought butter at Grocery Outlet, good butter, for $1.99. Now that's a good luxury. You can find it cheap. And I put the good butter on it, and then after I steamed it, and I sprinkled lemon pepper. So yummy, yummy. And the butter looks nice. So, you know, if you can find your meat and everything marked down, that's awesome. Okay, so now, all right, now the first thing I made was, see the French fries, the baked French fries from Hello Fresh? Okay. 2 roast potatoes, tossed potatoes on a baking sheet with large drizzle of oil, seasoned with salt and pepper. Roast on top rack until brown and crispy, 20 to 25 minutes. I baked them at first 350 with my fish, and then I turned both up to 400. Yummy, yummy. Now, then on my zucchini, notice how the carrots are cut on the diagonal? Why do we instruct you to slice the carrots on a diagonal in step 1? The knife technique called bias cut maximizes the surface area so the carrots get extra caramelized in the oven. Another bonus, the presentation. We love the look of those angled slices. So I did this on my tasty my tasty homegrown zucchini. I've given my son a bunch of vegetables, and I have vegetables out there for the neighbors. Okay, so then I made a veggie tray. My son grew the tomatoes, I grew these cucumbers, and then I got a lemon in the Hello Fresh. So, you know, I'm not going to be starving. This is probably enough food for today and tomorrow. And then I made myself some black tea. My new teacup. I need a sugar. I'm trying to work a little bit in the thrift stores, but you know, I'm still being careful. So here's my new teapot. So much better. I do like my old teapot, but I like this one better. This one's pretty. And then I have some sugar. So this is pitiful. I have to use my colonial glass sugar container. But I had it in the refrigerator, so all my sugar is lumpy. That's okay. And then, you know, cream. Well, it's milk. So, okay, so life is good, right? I bought the meat Markdown. So let's see, if I was going to estimate the cost of this, it would be pretty cheap. Now let me taste a little of this salmon. Ooh, it looks good. And then I'll taste a bit of the lobster and crab stuffing. This is one of those things, you know why? This is one of those things you can better, I'll put a little lemon. You can better buy already prepared, I would say, I don't know. So let's see what we've got. Well, we'll start out with the stuffing. I do try to eat some. That's the stuffing. Let me try it. That's good. And then this is the way I like my salmon dry. A lot of people don't. I do. All right. Gotta enjoy life. So, I couldn't find any dehydrated apples. I bought a big bag of raisins, so what I did was I dehydrated my own apples. This is 4 apples. So if I would have been thinking, you know, like 1 fruit a day, I would have dehydrated 7 apples. But the apples here's one I have left because I bought some cottage cheese and some sour cream at Sprouts because those are good dairy and fat. So they were about this size, and one, if you laid them out, you know, so there was plenty of space, took up a rack. And here are my tea and my son grew these chili peppers, and I'm just dehydrating them in the window. Okay, so life is good. So now I want to tell you guys something. Okay, rumor has it. Okay, first of all, the prophets have been saying that they're having visions of fire across the Midwest of the U.S. Big, huge fires. So that is bad enough. And we here in California, fires are every year. Big fires used to be 20 years, but now they're every year. So now what they're saying is this excess heat could somehow ignite fires. So we need to be prepared starting about August 11th for a grid shutdown. So I have problems because I have the only real problem I have is water. So I will buy some 5-gallon buckets so that my garden doesn't die. Because your crop cycle is about 60 days and I'm about midway and I don't want my garden dying. Or else I might buy 2 large trash cans and fill them with water. and then I need to make sure I have more water in the house. Okay, when they had the grid shut down, you know, the water problem in Texas, they said they needed about 30 gallons of water. Well, you need 1 gallon of water per day for dogs as well, but I think they were flushing the water. At that time, they had snow. This isn't going to be the case this time. So I wanted to say, if something happens, you don't want to really be using your water to flush your toilet. And plus, you don't want to go in your toilet if you can't flush it. So it'd be better to go in some kind of disposable toilet, because that could be really dangerous. And as we go on, as this worldwide situation might get worse, we need to put that stuff in the back of our minds anyway. Like, what am I going to do if the water goes out? What am I going to do? Can I actually survive here if the heat and the cold, you know, if there's no air conditioning? So, okay, you guys, I hope you all are doing the markdown shopping. That saves more than anything. Please like. Oh, another thing is, this is about a serving portion, about 5 ounces each. And this is 5 potatoes or 2.5 potatoes per person small. And then, you know, I have about 2 vegetables, say 2.5 vegetables. So that gives you a good meal portion for a good idea of, so you would need, say, 7 of these 5 ounce portions. So say 35, they say 40 ounces of meat per person per week. So that isn't so much. You know, a pound is 16 ounces. So that would be approximately 3 5-ounce servings. So start thinking about that. That's going to help you. And another thing is, if you have enough ice, your freezer can be used as an ice chest. And be thinking, well, if the power goes out, am I going to be able to save my food? Or which food? What I'm doing is I'm moving stuff around so that the food I wouldn't want to be losing would be saved. And then be thinking, can I get some dry ice? Okay, you guys, I will see you tomorrow. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and God bless you all.